my channel, you already know that life is a bitch and sometimes you are too, so remember to be kind and not to be rude. It's your girl saying B, and I'm back with another video, back with another banger.
Sparksville with hit high car feel. Hit your car wheel, but I make it cartwheel to the top hill. Can't school of hard knocks, I got knocks selling hard grills. Never cooperate.
I'm back with another story time because, like I said, I have fun. I do enjoy, doing these story times for y'all. Like, this story time, honestly, it still bothers me till this day. Like, I really do have PTSD for most of these situations. I'm not gonna lie. I do go to therapy, so like I'm working on it, but it's just like, this story, like, it takes me back to like a haunted place, and like I'm gonna try my best to like. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to do this video throughout without any emotional shit, because I am very sensitive, y'all. Like, well, this takes place back when I was in high school, and if you know, you know. So I went to an alternative school for high school growing up, and at an alternative school, that's where you're gonna meet all the badass little kids that's in your county. You're gonna meet all the badass little kids that's in your county. So one day I go to school, right? So one day I go to school and there's a new fresh face. We're gonna call her Baby Bob, because she really did look like Baby Bob. She was mad short, overweight. She had braces. She wasn't cute to me, but of course, a new girl at the school, all the niggas gon' want to try that, right? Mind you, I had a group of guy friends that went to this school. Not all of them lived in my area. Some of them lived in my area, but not all of them. So one of my best guy friends, we're gonna give him a name. We're gonna call him T. I think I kept his name the same in the last story time. Like, that is my best guy friend. We're friends till this day. So like, if he tells me that he wants you to get beat up, I am that girlfriend that he's gonna call to be like, hey yo, can you come beat this bitch up? And I'm like, alright, bet, nigga, I'm there. Like, I'm there. And it's vice versa with him. Like, if I, yo, and it's up in the stuff. Right now he's in jail, so like free time, free T, free him. Well, me and Ty, we were super really close. Like, we had most of the classes together. Like, we were cutting up. Like, the whole school day would just be us just fucking dying, laughing, making jokes. Like, that was really my nigga, deadass. So this new girl comes to the school. Of course, every guy's wanna mess with her. Mind you, I have like my group of guy friends. We all hang out together. It's not like my guy friends don't know my other guy friends. We all know each other. We're all cool. We're all hanging out. So it's like, yeah, you think it's bros before hoes, right? No. So Ty is the first one to get on that. Like, he got on it and he cuffed it. So now he's dating, what did I call her? Baby Bob. Now he's dating Baby Bob. He done cuffed Baby Bob. And I'm just like, okay, like, I really stay out the mix. Like, I really don't care when it comes to like who the guys fuck with, because like, at the end of the day, I'm your homegirl. I'm not your bitch. You feel me? So it's just like, I don't care. But when it came down to this one Baby Bob bitch messing with the whole crew, causing conflict and division into our friendship, that's when I had like to put my foot down, and I was like, nah, like, we not doing this. So mind you, my friend, he cuffs Baby Bob. So now Baby Bob is his girlfriend. So one day, right? One day, this was so random. I'm walking to gym. I don't even have gym for this period, but I'm walking. This is how I always find shit out, just by like randomly doing shit. Like, I don't know why. It's just natural. It comes to me. I'm Haitian, boo. I don't know what to tell you. I'm Haitian, and that's why it comes to me. So I'm walking to gym class, and I like going to gym. I'm looking at the bathroom for some odd reason. I'm looking at the bathroom, and we're gonna call him I. So my friend I, one of my guy friends, he walks out the bathroom, and I'm like, yo, what up, I? Like, in, and there's no way that like that teacher or that anybody will let you in with somebody else. So I'm damn sure looking like, who's coming out this bathroom? Who's coming out this bathroom? It wasn't new for guys to, mess around with girls in the bathroom. Like, I've been knew that, but I was just like, who's coming out the bathroom? Yeah, baby bot comes out the bathroom, and she is picking at her braces, mind you, and it's just like, okay, but keep in mind she's picking at her braces. So she comes by where me and I is at, and me and I still talking, and she's just picking at her braces. She takes her phone out and she takes the camera, and then she's just like picking at her braces. She picks out a hair. This hair was so tiny it looked like a pubic hair. So I was just like, ew, like, is that hair? Like, where the hell did you get that pubic hair from? I'm just laughing. I'm talking shit. I'm really not paying attention to like, oh, she probably just sucked this nigga's dick. I'm not paying attention. So I'm just like, ew, that's pubic hair? You pull pubic hair out of your braces? Like, where did that come from? I starts laughing. He just starts dying laughing, rolling on the floor and all. So I'm just like, okay, he just told on himself. Like, he just told something. Y'all just told something. So long story short, this girl was messing around with not only I, but other people from the clique. So now T finds out. T is upset, but he is not really upset at I or anything. He's just upset at this girl because, like, you fucking around on him, and he really, liked your baby bot looking at. He really liked your baby bot looking at. I live for it. If you know, you know. Like, back then, I didn't tolerate disrespect, so yeah, I was gonna do something about it. So it came to lunch. Right? So I see her sitting outside by herself. So I took this opportunity to go speak to her. Now I'm talking to her, and she's just going off at the mouth, basically telling me like, oh yeah, like she doesn't give a fuck, and if I wanted Ty, that she would fuck him. She wasn't making any sense. Like, bitch, I'm the homegirl. I'm not the girlfriend. So yeah, like she was definitely talking to me like I was one of their bitches, and it's like, yeah, no, it's dead. So she keeps on running her mouth, and I'm just like, listen, I'm gonna let you slide for this one time, but like, you're dirty, you're disgusting, and when you see me, go the other way, because it's up and it's stuff. I didn't say it like that, but I basically told her to stay the fuck out of my way, because like, yo. So, not even the day ending, but like, it's probably like second to last period. Ty runs in the damn room. Mind you, like I said, we had every single other period together. So he runs up in the room, yo, breathe. Like, yo, she's talking hella shit about you. Mind you, she sucked. So T is telling me that Baby Bob, his ex-girlfriend now, sucked my ex-boyfriend's dick just to get back at me. Mind you, my ex-boyfriend, he was a white boy that, like I was dating at the school. Like, it was never nothing serious, but like, you trying to get under my skin, boo? You trying to get under my skin? So I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. And then he's just like, yeah, like, that bitch is dirty. I'm never fucking kissing her again. Like, that bitch is dirty. I'm like, you should have never kissed her before, but like, it's neither here or there. And he's just like, yeah, but that shit she said about your moms, that shit she talking about your moms? And I'm like, what'd she say about my moms? Because, bitch, now you crossing a line that you can't come back from. Some shit, she said some shit about my mom. I totally forgot. Like, that little elementary school shit, like, oh yeah, your mom was so fat. No, I didn't tolerate disrespect back then at all. It don't matter if you said something playful about my. Don't have my mama name up in your mouth. I still feel that way. Like, don't have my mama name up in your mouth. Don't have my daddy name up in your mouth. Don't have my brother's name up in your mouth. Don't talk about nobody but me. Like, that's just how I felt back then, and that's how I still feel now. So I heard she was talking shit, right? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I leave the classroom. I left all my shit there. Mind you, these people already know how I get down. If I'm not walking around with my shit, some shit's about to hop off. So I leave all my shit there. I leave the classroom. My teacher's like, yo, Bree, where you going? Did not answer. I'm still walking straight, looking for this bitch now. So I'm looking all over fucking campus for this bitch. I hear my teacher as I'm walking out the damn classroom. She's like, all right, Brianna's on the move again. Brianna's on the move. I don't know where she's going, but she left her stuff. She on the move. Mind you, they got the biggest security guard to tackle me this day. When I tell you Goss was big as fuck. Oh yeah, that's his actual name too. Shout out to Goss, hey nigga. That nigga was big as fuck. So when I'm walking around, right, I see Goss. Boom, I go the other way because want you back in class, they want you back in class. I'm not listening to nothing because at the end of the day, I'm trying to press this bitch. I'm trying to press this bitch. I'm trying to press her. I'm trying to press her. Boom. I finally see her. I'm like, what? She looking like she getting ready to get picked up or whatever. So I'm like, bitch is leaving early? Oh no. Oh no. I'm like, the bitch is leaving early? Oh no. So I'm still like walking kind of, but I'm speed walking, but I'm not trying to make it obvious for like guys to just run up. Cause I'm telling you, this nigga was big, but he was fast. Like nobody was fucking with guys. Nobody still is fucking with guys, dude. So I'm like walking a little faster, but I'm not trying to make it noticeable because you know guys is running home. So I'm walking a little bit faster, and I dead ass locked eyes with her now because she was on the phone basically doing whatever the fuck she was doing on that damn phone. Every single time I seen her, she was on that phone, like head down, always on that damn phone. Like, bitch, have some confidence. I finally locked eyes with her, and I'm like, yeah. Like I have these devil ass eyes when I'm upset. So like, you already know I'm coming to like get that ass. I'm coming to get that ass. So she sees me, and I see her, and I'm just walking, speed walking towards her. I hear Goss going like, yo, what did I call her? Goss is behind me, and he's like, yo, baby Bob, like, move away, go somewhere else, or whatever. So now I hear this nigga jogging behind me. He got keys on his belt. So I'm hearing him jogging behind me. I run, took off on that. I took off on that ass. When I tell you I like rushed her like I was a damn quarterback, like boom, pushed her with my chest. She on the floor, stomping. Stomping is what I used to do back then. I don't know. If a bitch got on the floor, oh yeah, I was stomping the shit out of you. So I'm stomping, kicking, punching her. Finally, like, Goss is on me, but I still have her by the hair. There was like some broken glass on the floor. This is where after this fight, I kind of really realized that, okay, like when I'm fighting, I really don't have a limit. I want to kill you. I want to kill you. And there's a reason for that. Like, I don't like to fight for fun. I want to kill you for fun. That's the more person that I am. Like, I will fight you to the death. I will fight you to the death. I still feel that way. Like, any bitch put her hands on me, nigga, we're fighting till one of us dies. And I know it's not me. Oh, I know it's not me. This is why I needed to stop fighting, because I'm like, bro, that situation really scared me. There was some broken glass on the floor from a glass bottle. I pick it up really fast, y'all. So I'm basically on top of her, and I still have her hair. Goss is trying to like separate us. He's trying to like pull me off. I get on the floor a little bit. I pick up the glass. I picked up that glass and I stabbed her with it basically. I don't know where I stabbed her, but I see something leaking, and it's not me. It's not me. That's all I need to worry about. That's all I need to know. I see blood on me, but it's not mine. So Goss is just freaking out. So he finally like chokes me up like this, and he just has my whole body. And the police officer on campus, he puts me in handcuffs, and now like I'm getting in the back of his car. Now the principal's coming outside. She's like, yo, let me grab her things. Like, no, we're gonna need to like get her to the hospital. We're gonna have to hospitalize her because like this is just crazy. This is just too much. And it was too much. It's like, bro, like, so now I'm sitting in the back of the police car just wondering what the fuck happened. What the fuck did I just do? I see my friend Ty like in the window of like the classroom, and he's just looking at me in the back of the police car like, really, Nana, like, really breathe. And I'm just like, I really didn't process it until they got me to the hospital. They took me to Nyack Hospital. If you know, you know. That's where I was born, at Nyack Hospital. So it was weird. So they transported me to Nyack Hospital, and now I still have the handcuffs on me. I get in the hospital, and they take the handcuffs off me, but they take me down to, like, this basement. This is where I'm gonna get emotional, because like it scares me to this day. They take me down to this basement, and there's like this like room there, and they put me in that room. That room had no TV. It had no nothing but a bed and shit. Now, and then they had a camera in the corner. So now like I'm like, oh shit, like I'm really here. I've seen this in movies, but I'm just like, yo, this is like, it's tripping me the fuck out even like recalling it. Well, they didn't tell me nothing, but I stayed in that room for like a good few hours. I wanted medication, that they would give it to me, and I refused medication. And they were like, okay, that's fine. Like after like a couple of hours go by again, that's when they asked me if I wanted to, watch a little TV, and I'm like, yes. And I want my mom. Like I want my mom. Where the hell's my mom? So they put me in this room where there's like a TV. My mom comes in. My mom, like, she was the type to get so upset at me, like, when I fight, but, like, this time, she was so concerned, and it was concerning me. Like, this time, when I tell you, my mom, like, literally walked in the room, and she started crying. I might have to do, like, 2 parts to this, because I'm already getting emotional, y'all. Like, this is just a lot. It was a lot for me to deal with. It really was. Like, my mom walks in, she's just automatically crying, just grabbing me, hugging me. She's just like, yo, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, Mom, I want to go home. I want to go home. And she's like, I don't think you can come home. I don't think you can come home. I don't know what they're gonna do. They said that they're gonna hold you. It's out of my hands, basically. And she was just crying and holding me, and I'm crying, and I'm like, no, I want to go home. And she's just like, no, it's out of my hands. Now, and I'm like, this is too far. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, you're out of control. Maybe this is gonna help. Like, she just felt hopeless, and I felt hopeless because she felt hopeless. My mom is the strongest person, like, one of the strongest people that I know. So when she was breaking down crying, I was like, oh shit, this might be it. This might be it. All right. So she's just telling me that she, like, can't help me. And I watched TV for like 2 hours until they made me go back into that room. So my mom's like, let me see the room that they have you staying in. So my mom walks me down to the room, and she's just bawling out, crying out. Like, she was really upset. Like, she was sad for me. And like, honestly, I looking back at it, like, I could see why her heart was broken. But me being in that situation, I didn't know the seriousness of that situation. I didn't know that they could electrocute my brain, that they could have me on psychedelic medication. Like, I did not know that at a young age. I'm just thinking, okay, they're gonna hold me and they're gonna let me go when they see that I'm not crazy. But my mom, she knew something that I didn't. She really did. So finally, they did an evaluation on me, and then they're like, okay, you're not crazy. And I'm like, oh God, thank God. Somebody sees it, and then they're like, okay, but like, literally what happened is you're gonna need to do a process at a hospital. Like, not at a NIAC hospital, but at an actual, like, psych ward. And if they let me go, then I'm good to go. If I didn't get let go by these people, then I'm not good to go. I'm not verified. I'm not valid to be walking out on the street. And so they're like, we're gonna send you to a psych ward. I'm like, my mom, here she go, crying again. Like, at the time, I really wasn't thinking like, oh my God, like a psych ward. I really don't know what the hell I was thinking. I still don't know if I was really trying to process me stabbing Baby Bob, or I really just felt numb. I felt so numb. I didn't feel anything. I really didn't. But my mom was just bawling out crying. She's bawling out crying. She's like, where are they gonna send my baby? They're like, Westchester. Psych ward in Westchester. She started crying even harder. She like, Westchester, like what? So now they put me in the ambulance because they're transporting me to Westchester now. And my mom, she kissed me goodbye. She's telling me that she'll be there as soon as she can. She's just gonna take leave off of work. She took a whole week's, like, she took mad weeks off of work just to be by my side in Westchester, y'all. And like, honestly, that's literally the first time I've ever seen my mom really like care about me, and it's kind of pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. Looking back at it, I'm like, aw, that's really why I love her. Yeah, because of that side of her. The other side is a little. Yeah, but I love my mama. But like, when I say like that's her first time really being sweet, like, I don't come from a sensitive family. I don't come from a family where we tell each other I love you all the time, where we tell each other, oh, I'm proud of you. I don't come from that family. So when you see one of us get emotional, it's real. It's definitely real, because we don't get to see that side of each other, not all the time. So when my mom is crying, like, I'm really just feeling disappointed right now. I'm thinking I let her down, but she's really thinking like she has to protect me. So now I'm just thinking I let my mama down. I let her down. doesn't want me here. Like, she doesn't. She really doesn't. Like, you're wasting my insurance. You're wasting my mom's time. You're wasting my time. You're wasting time. So they're like, oh no, like you still need to come. Laces off. They're telling me laces off, belly ring, like everything. You got a tongue ring, but earrings, anything. And they're just taking everything from me, and I'm just like, ugh, whatever. Finally, my mama shows up, and this is where I already went through orientation at this damn psych ward. And I'm like, Mom, you are too late. Like, take me home. Now she's just like, listen, I have a hotel. I'm staying, at the hotel down the street. I will come every day to come see you. And like, she really made me, yeah. Looking back at it, like, she really made me feel like better. Like, cause like I said, my mom could have been cursing me out, whooping my ass. No, she was dead ass just being like, calm down. Don't show these people anything. Don't give them anything. I'm gonna take you home. We're gonna take you home soon. My mom was actually being calm and like supportive, which should have creeped me the hell out. It really should have. So now, my mom is on the phone with my dad, and I'm talking to my dad, and my dad is straight up Haitian man, all right, Haitian man. So he's straight up Haitian. He's like, listen, Brianna, I'm gonna spit on the floor. If this spit on the floor dries up before you come home, oh, I'm gonna go get you myself. Like, that's how my dad is talking, but like, he stayed in a like sweet loving way. Like, hey, I'm like, it's a metaphor. Haitians speaking metaphors. So it's just like, yeah, like, so basically in English term, he would be like, all right, I'm about to go wash my hair. By the time my hair is like finished drying up, you better be home. Like, your ass better be home because this is not okay. So I'm just like, yeah, Dad, I hear you. And I'm talking to everybody, my brothers. Everybody just sounds mad supportive, which really should have creeped me out. It really should have creeped me out. But I was feeling numb at the time because why? I just stabbed Baby Bob. Now I'm hospitalized. Now I'm in a psych ward. I'm like, dude. So now I'm in a cabin with a bunch of females, which is my worst nightmare because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm bisexual, so I did have some fun. Up in them psych wards, honey. Like, I got some stories to tell. This is why it's gonna be a two-part because there are stories to tell while I was in the psych ward and how I came out. So yeah, this is gonna be part one, and then I have part two coming up. But yeah, like I was just in a dorm, in a cottage basically, a cottage house full of bitches, different, nationalities, but like these bitches are clearly crazy. Like I wasn't the crazy one, like, but I met some really good friends. I met some nasty, ugly bitches, and I honestly learned a lot from that. It did. It controlled my patience a lot. It did. Not saying that as soon as when I got out of the psych ward, like I wasn't fighting still, but it really did help me control my patience because, like I said, we were living in a house full of girls. It was literally my team versus their team. Like the house was divided as soon as I got up in there. That's why I'm like, y'all, let me say that for part two. Watch out for part two. But yeah, in part two, I'm gonna tell you guys all the details, all the crazy, creepy details that these psych wards and these hospital staffs be doing. Like crazy details. Y'all stay tuned because like the stuff you see in movies is actually what happens, and that's why it really did take me a while to make this story. Like I was thinking about it today too. I was just like, shit, I'm gonna get emotional talking about it because like the trauma that happened in there is it's too bizarre to even like pack into one video. Like it was a hospital horror story. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and clicking into this video. If you made it this far, I really do thank you so much for, sticking me in with a girl, like, comment, support, show love. I'm gonna call my mom after this, y'all, because, like, hey, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for part two because it's way more juicier than this part right here. But I really do hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday. Y'all already know life is a bitch, and sometimes you are too, so remember to be kind, and not to be rude. It's not